coming up July 31st through August 2nd. Food starts at 4 p.m., live bands kick off at 7 p.m., and there's something for everyone. Music, bingo, great food, and good times with family and friends. It's all happening at the fire department. For more details, visit bendersvillefireco.com. Next up, grab your golf clubs. The Adams Rescue Mission is hosting its 11th annual golf tournament on August 2nd at Flatbush Golf Course in Littlestown. Registration starts at 7 a.m. with coffee and donuts, and the shotgun start is at 8. After the tournament, enjoy lunch, contests, swag bags, raffles, and more, all while supporting an incredible cause. Call Heather at 717-334-7502, extension 26, or email development@adamsrescuemission.org. You can also register yourself or your team at adamsrescuemission.org under the Events tab. Also, on August 2nd, it's Kids Day 2025 at the Adams County Farmers Market. From 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Gettysburg Rec Park, enjoy a morning of fun, games, and activities for kids of all ages. And don't miss the youth run booths, local kids showing off their creativity and talent. For more info, visit acfarmersmarkets.org. And hey, do you have an event coming up? Advertise it for free. Email us your event details and a photo to info@communitymedia.net, and we'll add it to our digital calendar and bulletin board. Your event could even be featured in the next edition of What's Happening. A big shout out to our amazing sponsors: Adams County Community Foundation, Adams County Sports Hall of Fame, Classic Antique Innovations, Destination Gettysburg, Claire Lohman Realtor, UPMC Life Changing Medicine, and all of our incredible Patreon members. Want to support community media? Visit communitymedia.net to become a sponsor or join Patreon. Thanks for tuning in. Stay cool, stay safe, and as always, for more local events, stay connected to community media. Long pause, long pause. And remember, you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd.
On your mouth ajar, you tried to pass me with your car. The phone it rang, you picked it up, and you sped on past my pickup truck. I looked at you and to my surprise, I saw you fumbling with our lives. Did you think that when you got up today, the choice you'd make would ruin the day, and you not getting where you thought you'd go? Same with me, I must confess, I never thought that such a mess could come from someone that I didn't know. Look back now and wonder why it couldn't wait till you arrived. The nightmare that you brought my way haunts me to this very day. And so you had somewhere else to go. Where that was, I just don't know. I still see that look of surprise when you passed on right before my eyes.
outside on a rainy day, cold drops on my tongue. Memories come flooding back to when I was so young. Fiery child, a witty smile, a girl with sunburned cheeks, the one who always wandered off, the one you couldn't teach. So don't forget your memories you made when you were young, the ones that always get away as you are growing up. I remember when I roamed the fields, singing high and loud, and fell down on the swaying grass to form a wispy cloud, a paradise of make-believe that no one could attain, the kind that lies in butterflies that others thought a shame. So don't forget your memories you made when you were young.
It's Tuesday night. You know what that means. Community Media Trivia is live and on the air. I am your co-host, Brandon, tonight with my co-host, Anna.
Hello.
Jeff and Amy, both on assignment tonight, so they put us in charge again. So I guess we didn't do too bad last time. It kind of feels like trying to fill the shoes of Regis and Kathy Lee,
Big shoes to fill.
or
but we,
Kelly, whatever they are now.
yeah, but we will do our best.
Yes, we will try not to ruin the show. We will try to keep the ratings high. And we're also joined tonight by Corey Smith.
Yes, yes. If something would happen, you can just blame me. I will take the brunt of it if something would happen to the show.
That sounds perfect.
Yes.
So far, I think we're okay. So that's because of us, but you know,
Definitely you two, not me.
anything from now on that goes downhill is definitely Corey's fault.
Corey, what's
Yes.
new in your world?
Not a whole lot. Just keeping busy, and it's hard to believe that we will be flipping the calendar month to August come Friday. So that's just hard to believe that summer's basically halfway over.
Yep. Let's not talk about how it's almost halfway over and just enjoy the rest of it. But
Enjoy
yeah,
the ride.
You're right. July just seemed to fly.
We have been knee deep in summer camp all summer, so it has been going lightning fast. This is our last week at summer camp, and yeah, it's completely flown by. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, it's been a busy month between summer camp, surgeries, all kinds of crazy stuff going on in the news in the last week. We lost 3 really great celebrities, and Malcolm Jamal Warner, who played Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. We lost Ozzy Osbourne, one of the greatest musicians of all time. And of course, the one that hit me hard, it was Hulk Hogan. I mean, that was my entire childhood. My mom, whose birthday is tomorrow, by the way, happy birthday, Mom. My mom and Dad used to joke that my first words were Hulk Hogan, and I believe them. They probably were my first words. So
That tracks.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan is the reason for my love of pro wrestling even to this day. So condolences to his family and friends and Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm Jamal Warner, and there's a couple other celebrities who passed over this past week. It's been a rough week.
Yeah, it feels like a really, really bad end to July. We could use something big, something to celebrate to make this month feel a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, maybe something that we could all do is tonight is a double meteor shower. I almost said media shower. It's a community media shower tonight.
It's just raining celebrities in the studio.
Yes. Yeah, tonight is a double meteor shower. I think I read the peak time is at midnight. They suggest giving yourself like a half an hour out in the dark for your eyes to adjust, and then 20 to like 40 meteors are supposed to fall every hour. So,
Are you going to stay up to see it?
I would like to.
I'm going to need a cup of coffee because after summer camp all day, I am beat. But get a cup of coffee around 10 p.m. I'm hoping to stay up and see it.
Okay.
I'll stay up for it.
Awesome.
Corey will stay up for it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
I'll take one for the team.
Okay. Well, we'll have some coffee and go out around midnight, lay on a blanket, and watch the show.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So everybody knows the rules, I think. Tonight's theme is all things Gettysburg. Gettysburg history, there's some Civil War in there. There's all kinds of stuff. It's all related to Gettysburg. So it's going to be a fun night of trivia. The two of us actually came up with all the questions except for one, who our producer, Sean Garrett, came up with. And we worked tirelessly all week, literally.
Pouring through facts about Gettysburg,
Yes.
trying to come up with the absolute best questions.
Yes.
Yep.
And I think we found them. So everyone can scan the QR code, go to crowd.live, put in the code CW33J to join in, and we will be beginning here in just about 15 seconds. Everybody, good luck and have fun, and I hope we all learn some cool stuff about Gettysburg. I know I did. Here we go. In what year was the first monument placed on the Gettysburg battlefield? 1869, 1879, 1899, or 1889?
I feel like 1889 is really late, but I feel like 1869 is very early, even though I know the answer to this.
The people say A, and they are correct. This monument is actually in the National Cemetery. If you want to go looking for it, and the first monument placed on the Gettysburg battlefield was an urn honoring the 1st Minnesota Infantry dedicated in 1869, located in the Soldiers National Cemetery.
Hey, Ruby from Boston, starting out strong.
Denny Weaver and Barbara at number 3.
This local distillery is housed in a renovated 100-year-old furniture factory. Chicken Hill Distillery, Appalachian Brewing Company, Battlefield Brew Works, or Mason-Dixon Distillery.
Just recently went there for the first time, and it was great. Very good food.
I love it. They have the best goat cheese creme brulee. It's like my favorite thing to get.
Lots of gluten-free options there, too.
Yeah, lots.
Mason-Dixon Distillery, just off of Water Street here in Gettysburg.
Beautiful building, too. They did a
It
great
is,
job
yeah.
renovating. Yeah, it's amazing.
What is the oldest building in Gettysburg? Is it the courthouse? Is it the Borough Building? Is it the Dobbin House or the David Wills House? What I can tell you is that all of these buildings are very old, so it could be any one of them. But it is the one in this picture. It is the Dobbin House.
Seems like almost everybody knew that one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The Dobbin House Tavern, also known as the Dobbin House on 89 Steinway Avenue in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, is a tavern which is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. It was established in 1776, making it the oldest standing structure in the town limits of Gettysburg.
Ruby from Boston is doing great.
Dobbin House has very good soup.
Which former U.S. president bought a farm in Gettysburg after retirement where he and his wife resided until his passing? Harry S. Truman, Theodore Roosevelt, Chester A. Arthur, or Dwight D. Eisenhower? I feel like this is a very soft toss. If you're ever around town, there's so many things having to do with this president.
Yeah. You can also tour this place.
Yeah. Which I have not done. I've lived here for most of my life. Still never gone.
You should go. That's cool. It's very cool to walk through the Eisenhower's old farmhouse.
Can only read part of that. In the area where, while he served as commander of Camp Colt, a military installation used for Tank Corps recruit during World War I, and then returned to Gettysburg in 1950 to buy a home for their retirement.
And they both died in that home. Well, they lived there when they died. I don't know if they died in the home. Who is the oldest general to fight in the Battle of Gettysburg? William Smith, George Pickett, James Longstreet, or George Greene?
I feel like we had this question at one other point.
We may have. I think Jeff actually threw this question out a couple times too. And this is a picture of him, if that helps.
What was he?
Any-
He was 63, right?
65, I think.
65.
William Smith, General William Smith. The oldest general officer at Gettysburg was Confederate Brigadier General William Smith, age 65. He fought against the oldest Union general, Brigadier General George Greene, who was 62. Their experience and leadership played crucial roles in the battle's outcome. 65 is pretty old to be fighting a war,
Very, yes,
especially that kind of a war.
yes. That would have been a lot. Approximately how many monuments, markers, and memorials are on the Gettysburg battlefield? 539, 1,328, 811, 2,113. I feel like this answer is surprising.
And I'm actually working on filming every single one of these right now.
Every single one.
Every single one of them.
Is it 811?
It's not. It's 1,328.
You have a lot of work ahead of you.
I do. I'm probably not even halfway.
You're going to get your steps in over the next year.
Yeah.
There are approximately 1,328 monuments, markers, and memorials on the Gettysburg battlefield. This collection represents one of the largest collections of outdoor sculptures in the world.
It's pretty amazing. We live in that town.
We get to go just walk the battlefield and see these whenever we want.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Consider ourselves very fortunate.
What Gettysburg business has a Civil War plaque posted on their building that states, "At this very location on April 12th, 1861, absolutely nothing happened"?
Okay.
101, Gary Owen Irish Pub, Lendick Signs, or Antica Napoli Pizza.
The first time I saw this, I stopped and took a photo of it because I was so excited. I was like, really? This is amazing.
Well, something had to happen. You got birds or something, but
Lendick Signs, right off of Route 30 when you're heading from Gettysburg into New Oxford, about halfway in between. The family-owned and operated business for 50 years provides signs of all kinds for businesses, vehicles. They do banners, everything you can think of sign-related. So you should go check them out either in their store or lendicksigns.com.
Do you think they would make a replica of that for my house?
I bet they would.
I would love that.
You should ask them.
I should. Gettysburg has 5 sister cities located across North America, Europe, and Japan. The 5th sister city is Leon, which is located in which Central American country? Nicaragua, Costa Rica, El Salvador, or Panama?
wow.
Yeah?
The people think it's El Salvador, but it
But
is.
they're wrong.
Only
Actually,
one got it right.
Nicaragua.
Gettysburg's 5 sister cities include Gettysburg, South Dakota, Leon, Nicaragua, Morelia, Mexico, I'm saying with a Spanish accent, Saint Mare, Église, and Sekigahara, Japan. I clearly don't speak enough French.
You did pretty good. Better than I could have done.
Ruby from Boston is killing it.
What is the nickname for Neal Avenue, a section of battlefield that is nearly impossible to visit because it is surrounded entirely by private property? Is it the Forgotten Avenue, the Lost Avenue, the Lost World, or Atlantis Lane? I love this little section of battlefield. I've only been to it once because of how difficult it is to get there, but it's so pretty, and it's called the Lost Avenue.
Now, is this something that you would have to go and get landowners' permission to access?
That's the easy way to go. There is a landowner that will give you access through his property, but there is a very narrow path that you can take to get there that is all parkland. So it's not easy to find. But if you can find it, you should go.
In 1866, a group was formed for the express purpose of finding a good place to bury the community's African American veterans. This place would become blank cemetery. Is it Lincoln, Low Dutch, Oak Lawn, or Evergreen? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but all 4 of these are actually cemeteries here in Gettysburg, but only one of those is correct.
Yep. People think it's Low Dutch. It is actually Lincoln. Low Dutch Cemetery is an awesome cemetery, by the way, but it is Lincoln.
This group was called the Sons of Goodwill, and it originally had 3 members, Basil Biggs, Nelson Matthews, and Thomas Grigsby, all of whom were African American. The cemetery sits on a plot of land back behind the Gettysburg Hospital and is currently closed to the public. But you can walk around it, just as long as you don't enter the property.
Yep. Definitely worth going to see. The Gettysburg Times was founded in 1902 and was originally called The Progress, The Countian, the Gettysburg Times, or The Reader.
I think it was called the Gettysburg Times. I think it's always been the Times.
That's what I think too.
Okay.
That's what
That's
most
what the people think. But the
it
people
wasn't.
would be wrong. Nobody got that.
The Progress is an interesting name for a paper.
The Gettysburg Times is also the successor to prior newspapers going back to the Adams County Sentinel, which was founded in 1800 and was the first newspaper in Adams County. That's a long time ago,
Yes, that's older than I am.
like 225 years old.
Prior to 1749, neither Adams nor York County existed, but the land was part of which Pennsylvania county? Lancaster, Cumberland, Franklin, or Perry? And this photo is very interesting because those 2 look really familiar.
They do look familiar, and they look very happy to be pointing at a sign that says
It says Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Where's the L?
Yeah.
Lancaster.
It is Lancaster County. York and Adams were Lancaster County.
Gettysburg was part of York County, but by 1790, the growing population of the area decided to separate from York County. A new county was approved by state legislature in 1800 and was named after the president at the time, John Adams. Gettysburg was chosen as the county seat. Denny Weaver taken first.
Nice job,
Corey
Denny.
sneaking up to second.
In what year was Gettysburg incorporated? 1863, 1780, 1800, or 1806? This is a very rare photo of the moment the agreement was signed and a boy band from the 1800s.
That's a very interesting illustration.
This is a very rare photograph that we obtained through unknown sources.
So the answer is 1806.
Thanks, ChatGPT. The town of Gettysburg was settled in 1780 and was founded by Samuel James Getty and incorporated in 1806. Adams County was established in January of 1800 along with the
Very happy.
1800s version of the Backstreet Boys.
Wherever did you find such a picture? Which author helped catch a thief selling stolen historical documents on eBay? And you know I love this question. He also appeared in the Smithsonian Magazine in 2008 and as a Jeopardy question in 2009. And if anybody remembers from, 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. This is actually my dad. Dean Martin, Dean Cain, Dean Thomas, or Dean Koontz. And that's him with his brother Jimmy.
Almost 2 years to the day did we do this
Yeah.
question here on trivia.
Yeah. Yes, so my dad was a Jeopardy question. I'm very proud of him. Dean S. Thomas was the foremost authority on Civil War small arms ammunition. First visited Gettysburg in 1960 as a child. Interest in the Civil War and the collecting of Civil War artifacts began at the start of the centennial celebration in 1961 when he visited Gettysburg again. He ended up going to Gettysburg College. Loved this town.
How old was Jenny Wade when she was killed during the Battle of Gettysburg? 21, 18, 19, or 20?
I feel like a lot of times when we meet people who talk about Jenny Wade, they always think of her as being so much older. Mm-hmm. And she wasn't. She was very, very young.
Yeah, she was just a kid. People say 20 years old, and the people will be right. 20 years old. On the morning of July 3rd, Jenny was preparing to bake bread in the kitchen of her sister's house. She was kneading dough when a stray bullet penetrated the doors of the house. The bullet hit Jenny in the back and pierced her heart, which instantly killed her. I guess if you're going to go, instantly would be the way.
Yes. How many main roads led into the town of Gettysburg during the Civil War? 10, 8, 9, or 7?
This is a tricky question.
Yes, not a trick question. Tricky.
Tricky, yeah. Depending on who you talk to,
Yes.
the answer could be different. But the actual answer is A.
And nobody got
10.
that right.
Nobody
10.
got that right.
But interestingly, depending on who you talk to, they may actually say they're 11 because the Carlisle Road splits off. And so back during the Civil War, those two roads were main roads. So depending on who you talk to, it's either one Carlisle Road or two pieces of Carlisle Road.
I believe Tim Smith would be the one
Yes.
that would say 11.
I went to a presentation by him where he went into whole detail about that.
Shout out to Tim Smith and the Historical Society. Rock Creek, a tributary of the Monocacy River and part of the Blank watershed, flows along the eastern edge of Gettysburg. It's the Ohio River, the Allegheny River, Potomac River, or the Susquehanna River. So there's a bar at the top that it's Corey's fault.
It is. It's my fault. My fault.
The Potomac.
It is the Potomac. Rock Creek is a stream that runs through the Gettysburg National Military Park, forming the eastern boundary of the battlefield. It played a significant role during the Battle of Gettysburg, particularly as a barrier to the Confederate advance on Culp's Hill. There are some really cool sections of Rock Creek, too, if you've never seen it. It's really neat.
In what year was the first criminal execution in Gettysburg? 1830, 1862, 1818, or 1845? Now, I believe this photo or this image has a clue to why this criminal was executed. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. This is the object used to commit a murder.
Scythe.
Scythe, yep.
1818.
1818.
June 23rd, 1817, Henry Hagee
Peggy.
was murdered in a field by James Hunter. Attorney Thaddeus Stevens represented Hunter in court, trying to convince the jury of insanity. The jury found Hunter guilty, and on January 3rd, 1818, was executed
By hanging.
by hanging.
Yep.
I missed that part.
The whole town gathered to watch it, too. What famous baseball player was born and raised in Gettysburg and attended Gettysburg College in the late 1800s and into the early 1900s? Is it Clark Griffith, Eddie Plank, Cy Young, or Walter Perry Johnson? We had to throw a sports question in there for you, Corey.
it comes in a good fitting way because I'm in first place, so this will kind of
Yep,
help me out.
there you go. We threw you a bone.
And this is who Gettysburg Eddie's.
Yes,
Inspired.
there is a restaurant called Gettysburg Eddie's here in town that is baseball themed. An MLB pitcher who won 326 games during his 17-year career, which was spent with the Philadelphia Athletics, St. Louis Terriers, and St. Louis Browns. He attended Gettysburg College, where he started for the baseball team before signing his first contract with MLB.
Corey, jumping
Yeah.
up to first.
Look at that.
Which local ice cream shop was voted one of the best in the United States by USA Today? Baltimore Hill Creamery, Kilwin's, Mr. G's, or Cone Sweet Cone? And I must tell you, all of these places are phenomenal.
They are.
But there's only one correct answer.
There's only one best in the United States.
And I love their ice cream. Everybody
Everyone-
says Mr. G's?
And they would be correct.
Yep.
It is Mr. G's. What an honor. What a big honor to be put in USA Today, voted number 3 in the whole United States.
That's amazing.
It's incredible. In our little town.
Bragging rights.
Yeah. So everybody go to Mr. G's for ice cream after trivia and then go watch the meteor shower. Corey hanging in there at number 1 with a good lead too. Denny Weaver staying at number 2. What year did the Adams County Historical Society originate? 1910, 1888, 1961, or 1940?
So I feel like the answer should be 1888 because it's not too far after the Civil War. You know, history is important, but I feel like the answer is pretty surprising.
Yeah. The people think 1910, but it's actually 1940.
That seems pretty recent.
It is very recent. The origins of the Adams County Historical Society date to 1888, when a group of prominent citizens, including Attorney David Wills and U.S. Congressman Edward McPherson, formed an organization to promote the preservation of communities' remarkable history. So it did have some beginnings early on, but wasn't originated until later on.
The city of Gettysburg, South Dakota was named in commemoration of the Battle of Gettysburg. True or false?
This is a real sign that they have in their town also, which is pretty
I love
pretty
that
awesome.
sign. Where the battle wasn't.
We should get a sign that says where the battle was.
Yes. It looks like we're split
Wow,
50-50.
50-50.
The answer is true.
It's true.
And a large share of the early settlers were Civil War veterans of the Union Army who actually settled there.
Settled in Gettysburg, South Dakota,
Yes. Where the battle wasn't.
where the battle wasn't, by the way.
Huge distinction. Corey knew that. Way to go.
Nice
Yeah,
job, Corey.
yeah.
Gettysburg schoolteacher and civilian nurse at the Battle of Gettysburg, Sally Myers, is Anna's great-aunt, great-great-grandma, great-great-great-grandma, or third cousin once removed. I can kind of see the resemblance
Right,
there.
right?
It
That's what I
looks,
say.
looks just like you.
I have her picture hanging up on my fridge, and I think it's like looking in the mirror.
The rosy cheeks and
Yeah.
everything.
And she's clearly my third cousin once removed because I am 125 years old. She's my great-great-grandma.
Sally acted as a nurse in St. Francis Xavier Church, which had been converted into a hospital to help the many wounded left behind by both the Union and Confederate armies.
She was also one of the few women who were allowed access to Camp Letterman and got a special pass from the commander there to be able to travel back and forth and help care for what she called her boys, the soldiers under her watch.
Which is kind of like behind where Sheets is on Route 30, right?
Yes. What was the original name of the Gettysburg College? Gettysburg Institute, Pennsylvania College, Gettysburg State College, or Gettysburg University?
Ooh, it could be any one of these. When the people
I think A.
think that it's the Pennsylvania College. And the
they
people would be correct. Originally called the Pennsylvania College. Pennsylvania College was founded in 1832 by Samuel Simon Schmucker, The college changed its name in 1921 as a symbol of the ties created between the school, the town, and the battle. Samuel Simon Schmucker. Say that 3 times fast.
No.
Corey, hanging on.
Approximately how many people lived in Gettysburg during the Civil War battle? 3,600, 1,000, 2,400, or 1,500? This is always one of those favorite facts of mine when I meet people who are coming to Gettysburg for the first time. They cannot imagine how tiny this town was.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already still a small town, but
Yeah, even by today's terms, we really don't have a
2,400.
large population of people here.
As of 2025, Gettysburg now has just over 9,300 residents and is growing at a rate of 5.09% annually.
Yeah, so we might hit that 10,000 here soon.
Now, having been born and raised in Fairfield, to me, Gettysburg was always huge. This was a big town
Yeah.
until I joined the military and traveled, but Gettysburg was huge.
This author of the popular children's book, Maniac McGee, was the editor of the college literary magazine, The Mercury, during his time at Gettysburg College. Is it Vic Burrows, Hunter Booth, Jerry Spinelli, or Dale Chambers? Only one of these is an actual real person, by the way.
Most people say Hunter Booth.
But it's actually Jerry Spinelli. All of the other 3 were generated by ChatGPT. They're fake names. Jerry won a Newbery Award in 1991 for his book Maniac McGee. I had a really fun time this week using AI.
Which I do not condone as a former school librarian.
Corey did not get that one, but still have a 100-point lead.
Bo Brinkman, an actor who played in the movie Gettysburg, is also one of the co-founders for what nonprofit in Gettysburg? Main Street Gettysburg, Gettysburg Foundation, South Central Community Action Programs, or Gettysburg Film Commission? This is one of the questions you wrote that I had not read yet, so I'm actually not sure. the
Actually,
answer.
this was Sean Garrett's question.
Oh, that's why I don't recognize
Yeah,
it.
and I don't even know the answer, but it is,
Gettysburg
the
Film.
Gettysburg Film Commission, which makes sense. He,
During pre-production of the movie A Gettysburg Christmas, Bo and Chris Webb, his co-producer, realized the need for a film commission in Gettysburg. I love that our town is so tiny, but we have all of these amazing restaurants and ice cream places and even a film commission.
yeah. Here are your winners at number 3, Denny Weaver, 680 points. Second place, Missing Jeff Cook.
Yes, us too.
Yep.
Corey!
Corey Smith,
880
number 1.
Yay!
Wait a minute. Didn't last time me and Anna co-host, didn't you also get first place?
I think so. That was the traffic light. That was the boom, and this is there was another win a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the thing. So I might be.
We're your
I
good
might
luck
be the
charm.
favorite for next week.
Yeah.
And we don't give him the answers. He doesn't know any of the
No.
questions or anything. So, Corey, good
So
job.
there's no conspiracy here.
Way to go.
But let's go through the list here. We have number 10, Fiston, Iowa. Is that something I shouldn't say on air? Number 10, Wolf Bus Line at number 9, Barbara, number 8, number 7, DT, number 6, Ruby from Boston. Do you want to take the last 5?
5, Diane. 4, The Dude. 3rd, Denny Weaver. 2nd, Missing Jeff Cook. And our very own Corey in first place. Yay!
Right, Corey. Nice
I'm
job.
putting that on the resume. The resume for July 29th. One trivia.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Into the record books it shall go. And once Jeff gets back with his record book, his giant record book, does he still keep that thing?
Oh yeah, it's off to the side.
All right.
you know,
Well, we're gonna have to
right,
make
yeah.
sure that your name gets written down as number 1 on July 29th, 2025.
And since
Absolutely.
we're co-hosting again next week, and we are his good luck charm.
Yes.
It does sound like there's a very good chance that Corey's gonna take
Yeah.
top prize.
I like that.
I mean,
See
just
if you
saying.
can pull a twofer.
Well, maybe some sports questions next week. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Yes, all right. Well, we are going to be back here at this desk next Tuesday as well. So we hope that Jeff and his family are having a good time on their vacation, and Amy's getting some well-deserved rest and relaxation while we hold down the fort here. They will be back in 2 weeks. So, but next week you'll get to see our faces here on your television screens again. And we thank everyone for joining us and playing along, and tell your friends to play along and watch and support community media and trivia. And we hope that everyone has a great rest of your evening watching the meteor shower, and a good, safe rest of your week. Stay cool. It's going to be hot.
Hydrate.
Yeah, we're going to have some record highs this week, but we are going to have a little bit of a relief here over the weekend, I think.
And when you're out and about, enjoy Gettysburg's amazing restaurants and
Yes.
I want to say nightlife, but I mean, I don't really go out. My idea of partying is reading with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
But if you do go out to bars, enjoy it. We've got a lot of great options around here. We've got some amazing ice cream places.
Yeah, we've got a new miniature golf course, the Lincoln Links. You should go check them out. We've got two bowling alleys. You can go bowling. I mean, there's plenty to do. Check out the battlefield. A lot of people that live here tend to take the battlefield for granted because we live here, and
We pass it every day.
we're fortunate to live where we live. So we should take advantage of it.
Do you have a favorite monument before we let them go?
So I have a TikTok that is all Gettysburg, like battlefield related, and I do a lot of live TikToking. And one of the questions I get almost every time I'm on TikTok is, what is my favorite monument? And I never know what to tell people because I feel like it changes.
Oh, okay.
But I really do love the Irish Brigade monument. That's definitely top 3. So I'll say the Irish Brigade monument.
Mine's the Pennsylvania Monument, hands down.
Yeah, that is
Can't go wrong with that.
an awesome.
Plus, I have my great uncle is listed on there, so it's my family.
Yeah.
Anyway, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you guys next week.
Mahalo.
Corey, congrats.
Yeah, nice job.
I know, yeah. This
awesome.
was I was guessing on some of them, but some of them I knew. But the Eddie flag, I think that was just I didn't look back.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
I didn't know this was listed in Iowa. It doesn't sound.
In Gettysburg, looking to buy or sell real estate, there's only one name you need to know. David L. Seitz, broker owner of Seitz Realty Inc. With 43 years of experience, Dave is your man. Call 717-487-4000 mobile or 717-334-4674 office, or check the website, SeitZRealtyInc.com.